Hello folks, this is Kyle Speed 1 and I'm coming to you today to show you some additions that I've made to my track using Race Track Scenics elevated bridge system for Carrera track. And there it is. I'm really impressed with Race Track Scenics. I love their products. I've used a bunch of them, like these pit lanes and the pit garages. And now I've solved problems with how to suspend the track using their elevated track system for Carrera. They have it for others like Scale Electric and what have you. You can look online and see what all they have available for what kind of track that you're using. But look at those fence rails. Isn't that awesome? That is totally awesome. And I'll try to get a better look up underneath if I can. There's the underside. It's got girders going all the way across with these pylons here that connect up underneath there. And that board is there to support the track. And it makes a real nice setup instead of using the original Carrera track pylons to elevate your track. And where you can't always get away with using like what I'm using, blue foam, in order to elevate your track up. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy another straight for this one, and I'm going to buy 2 more curves for this one and that one, and then I'm calling it done on the elevated track system. But part of what I need to tell you is, depending on how your track is set up, you know, your elevations will be what they are. Well, these gantries or these pylons here come in a normal length, but you can cut them down to whatever height that you need them at. And what's really fantastic about it is that you take the pieces that you've cut, there it is, you take the pieces that you've cut off of your pylons and you turn them into track signs using the wood that's left over out of the kit. You know, there's those 2 pieces from the pylons glued end to end. And that's one of the stickers from Race Track Scenics. Here's the other one. Mercedes-Benz. Again, 2 pieces that I had to cut off of those pylons. Okay? So you have to measure while your track is suspended with whatever foam or the track pylons that Carrera gives you, and measure. And that undercarriage has a hook that notches into the pylon gantry there, and they hook into place and support that whole track section with the board and the track sitting on top. And if you're lucky like me, that center one is just what I got in. Okay? Guess what? They blessed me with some extra guardrails. Wasn't that nice of them? So I haven't painted these yet, and I'm trying them out in different places. Like I've got one over there just kind of propped into place. Excuse me, stuck in the foam, as it were. I don't really care for the Carrera guardrails. It just looks toyish, I guess is the word. Now, I did use one for my pit lane, and that turned out real nice after I glued that wood down to it. And it still has the red and white on the other side for those guys that are going through the pits. But I think I like the fencing, the guardrail fencing. I've got more on order that will go around some of these radiuses to keep the car from flying across the track, and the same with other areas. And I ordered some more track wall. That was a 2-pack. Okay. And it's a brick wall. It's nice looking when you get it all put together and painted up, and it looks really nice. It adds a lot of nice detail to the track. So I can't say it enough. I'm really impressed with their products of Race Track Scenics. I'm very, very happy with the results. Of course, I painted the pylons that ink blue like I did on top of my buildings and what have you, in the trim on the side of the building. So I'm keeping with the theme that I started with and just painted them ink blue, and the whole underside is ink blue. I was wrong before. It's not Krylon, it's Rust-Oleum ×2. I need to make that correction. Sorry about that I got it wrong, both companies and whoever listened to this video. But yeah, I love it. It's going to make this track look so nice. Instead of, you know, they have their purpose, but yeah, I don't know. I'm not crazy about that. So basically everywhere that you currently see that Carrera border skirt is going to end up with the fencing from Race Track Scenics. That's what I'm going with. So I think it'll add a little spice, a little class to the layout. I'm getting all that done first before I excuse me, start doing some heavy landscaping and start basically nailing down the track, as it were, to be where it's going to be. Everything's still working. My pit lane coming off, it still works. I haven't had any problems with it. And remember, that's 1/43rd scale Carrera Go track that I did that. And I'm also going to paint the track. I'll have to take some of this stuff back off, but I'm going to paint the track, you know, using the method that some of the guys on YouTube have used with rattle can paint, a primer, you know, 2 different types of gray and some flat black, and tape everything off and spray it down. But I wanted to show you the latest and greatest from Race Track Scenics. Again, I can't give them enough praise. Excellent products. It looks so nice. And they actually do keep the car from flying off the track, which is also a plus. You probably won't be able to tell unless I did a real close-up. But there's already been some paint swapping between the cars and the guardrail. So if you ain't rubbing paint, you ain't racing, right? That's how the saying goes, I believe. So anyway, remember, save your scrap lumber and make yourself some stuff out of it, like these track signs, and they'll be going up over there on the back side of the guardrail. I had them glued in place, but my big fat belly trying to get in between the fireplace and the track, yeah, they didn't last very long, and I just had them tacked into place. So now I can make me some more. Now that I've got some more pieces, I can make 2 more signs. Isn't that awesome? I'm happy with that result. Oh, that's about it for now. That's all I got. There ain't no more. I'm having fun doing this. There's my Dunlop. That's also from Race Track Scenics, the footbridge, Dunlop footbridge. That turned out really nice, and it's just temporarily sitting there right now. I haven't decided. I think that's exactly where it's going to be from here on out, but I'm not sure. But yeah, just wanted to give you an update. I'll talk to you later. Bye.